everyone. I hope you all are doing great. In the last video, we'd asked a question that what do you think makes people stay in a relationship despite it being unhealthy, stressful, or even toxic at times, but they stay in that relationship? We got a lot of responses, and people have been like that. They stay in because they want to fulfill that commitment they've made to each other in the beginning of that relationship, and they want to stay on their words till the last breath. There could be parental pressure. There are people who are really, really concerned about what society thinks and how they expect and accept them to be. In certain cases, there can be children involved, and wherein parents think that we together for the better upbringing of our children, that they'll be raised better if they're in the family with both the parents together. There were other people who mentioned that it is the fear attached to the change, to the challenges, to the getting into the unknown, wherein they know that what is happening in their lives, they're they've adapted to it. But what if they make a change? What if they take a step out? And it'll be a lot of struggle, turmoil, finding yourself again, and then re-establishing yourself. So it'll be again a journey to the unknown that will require a lot of strength, mental strength, in fact, the emotional strength to be at par with your own self and re-establish yourself altogether. People had even said that there are people who are confused, who do not know whether to be in or not. They're not even able to be certain that what kind of relationship they are having and what are the issues, whether they are justified that they need to take a stand on it, or they just need to make small amendments, small adjustments. Rather, I would call that they have to, get into a little adaptation in that relationship that can make it work better. So there are different opinions, different people, different conditioning that we have grown with, different stereotypes, different mindsets, different circumstances, situations, people around, and so much more. I would want to ask you, or rather I would want to bring this to your notice, that what is it that relationship we have with our own selves? What is your relationship with your own self? Because the way we treat ourselves, the way we believe in ourselves, the kind of respect, self-love, self-worth, self-esteem, the kind of upbringing we have, and all these elements actually build a relationship which we have with our own selves. How do we treat ourselves? We love others. We do things for others. What is it that we do for our own selves? So how have you established your relationship with your own self? It can be a major parameter of deciding that what is your relationship with others in life. How do you treat yourself? You would not want yourself to be treated lesser than that by others. And if you let that happen, that means you're treating yourself lesser than what you actually feel you deserve. There's so many things that we do for others, but what is it that we do for ourselves? It's not about being selfish. It's all about realizing your own self-worth. So just to be in that relationship or to make that relationship work, what are the things that you're doing? If it's a healthy way of doing things and you're happy doing it, then it's great. But if you're constantly sacrificing, you're letting your self-worth go down, you're letting your happiness go down, and it is more of a struggle that you have to be at peace with your own self just to survive that relationship. Is it really worth it? Do you deserve to give yourself that treatment? Do you give that treatment to your own self? So if you allow that treatment for your own self, then others would do it without a doubt. They would install more of it onto you. So the element that I want to bring here is not to blame others, not to feel that she has done this to me, he has done that to me, I am suffering, I am under this toxicity. It's all what you are letting or allowing in your life to happen with your own self. So if in the first place only you make sure to give it a stop or to take a stand for your own self, things won't happen in a bigger manner. But if you keep letting it happen, it's not about being a male or a female. It can happen either ways. Emotional turmoil can be there for anybody. It's not gender centric. It is soul centric, it is emotion centric, it is all about being that soul in a body who can be hurt, who can be under a struggle because of a relationship turmoil. So, what would you want to do for your own self? I would suggest that sit with yourself and analyze and do some introspection, that what is it I am lacking in for my own self, that what is it that I need to do for my own self to be better. If all those things you can realize and bring on the surface and make a change or learn how to deal with it, establish a healthy relationship with your own self, it can help people around you to know you better, to know that what you are and what you deserve. They'll not treat you lesser than that. They'll this is how you create an aura of your own self, that this is what I am and I have treated myself like this for this age, till this day in my life, and I want to be treated like this forever. So what is that standard that you have set for your own self, that how you treat yourself? Is it a healthy way? Is it a good way? Are you happy of your own being in your own skin? So that matters a lot. That actually matters a lot. We always are chasing others. We're seeking validation from others. We're seeking love from others. But are we giving the same to our own selves? Are we doing it for our own selves? Majority of us, we don't know. We don't even realize that, because we have been we have observed that in our environment, in our society, that it's someone special who comes into your life and makes you feel wow, gives you the best of life. But when the reality hits, it's more or less shattering. So the point here is that how do you want yourself to be from within, and how do you feel about yourself? That's how you would want yourself to be treated by others. First relationship is with self, and if despite that there is something that is going wrong and haywire, what is it that you need to look forward? What change do you need to bring in that will help you take that one decision and simplify your life, make it better, make it worth living? Never hesitate, take that decision, because just the fear that we have in our mind, it does not exist in reality. In reality, it's the action that we are going to take, and that will definitely lead us in a better position. So know your fears, know the basic reason behind why you are there, what makes you feel stuck, or is it okay to be there and you can carry on with your life, or is it really a need to just step out of it? So sit and do that analysis. Make sure that you have valid reasons with yourself. Do this time and again, as and when you need. Talk to someone. Make sure that whomsoever you're talking to is actually a wise person to help you deal with it. It has to be truly your decision, because you are your own creator. You can create your own life, either this way or that, but then you have to choose a path and be happy of taking that decision. Be courageous to make that choice. Live that up. Do not regret anything. If you're making a choice, if you're leading a path, just stay on that and do this in the best possible manner that you could. So I hope we've been able to have some healthy discussion on this very subjective and sensitive topic. But ultimately, I would again say that it is your relationship with yourself first. Just check that out first, and rest of the things will actually become better for you to decide. Thank you so very much. Have an amazing day ahead.